Your dog licks a paw once, settles down, and moves on. That is usually nothing unusual. But when the licking returns again and again, the behavior may be telling you something important. Dogs lick for many normal reasons: grooming, communication, affection, exploration, and momentary relief from stress. So the question is not simply, does my dog lick? The real question is, how, where, and how often? A few seconds of licking after a meal or drink can be part of ordinary cleanup. A dog may also lick its body before sleep, almost like a small bedtime routine. Licking your hand can be affection, social contact, curiosity, or simply interest in the taste of your skin. A brief lick during an uncomfortable moment can also be a calming signal, especially when the dog quickly recovers. Normal licking is usually occasional, easy to interrupt, and not damaging the skin or coat. Concern begins when the same location becomes the dog's constant target. Watch for licking that interrupts play, rest, meals, or sleep. Broken fur, bald spots, redness, swelling, moisture, odor, or tenderness make the pattern more urgent. Some dogs seem unable to stop, even when distracted for a moment. Repeated licking can create a cycle. Discomfort causes licking, and licking creates even more irritation. The skin stays moist, inflammation increases, and bacteria or yeast may take advantage of the damaged barrier. Over time, persistent self-trauma can contribute to a thick, stubborn lesion called a lick granuloma. That is why simply saying stop does not solve the real problem. The location of the licking can offer useful clues, although it never gives a diagnosis by itself. Paws and the spaces between the toes are among the most common places owners notice excessive licking. Possible reasons include allergies, contact irritation, a tiny cut, a splinter, plant material, or an insect sting. Inflammation between the toes may also involve bacteria, yeast, or deeper skin problems that need veterinary evaluation. Environmental allergies often affect the feet, face, armpits, belly, and groin. If the dog targets one joint or one leg, pain may be part of the picture. Arthritis, an old injury, a strained muscle, or discomfort from the spine can all change grooming behavior. Licking near the tail base may point toward fleas, irritated skin, or discomfort around the anal glands. A dog that suddenly scoots, licks, or seems uncomfortable when sitting should not be ignored. The belly, armpits, and groin are warm, sensitive areas where allergic and infectious skin problems often appear. Occasional cleaning of the genital area can be normal, especially after urination. But constant licking there may accompany irritation, discharge, urinary discomfort, or another condition a veterinarian should assess. Lips, muzzle, and even the air can tell a different story. Repeated lip licking, drooling, restlessness, and frequent swallowing may occur with nausea. In another context, the same lip lick may signal tension, uncertainty, or fear. Context matters. One isolated signal means less than a cluster of changes happening together. Some dogs lick floors, walls, blankets, or furniture because something smells or tastes interesting. But frequent surface licking can also be associated with boredom, anxiety, compulsive behavior, or gastrointestinal discomfort. If the behavior is new, intense, or paired with vomiting, appetite changes, or restlessness, contact your veterinarian. Light-colored fur may turn reddish or brown where a dog has been licking for a while. That color comes from repeated saliva contact, not from a single licking episode. The stain confirms repetition, but it does not reveal whether the cause is allergy, pain, infection, or stress. Common physical causes include food or environmental allergies, fleas, ticks, mites, yeast, and bacterial infection. Small wounds, burns, insect bites, grass seeds, and foreign material between the toes can also trigger focused licking. Pain from joints, muscles, nails, teeth, or the back may appear as licking before obvious limping begins. Dry skin, harsh shampoos, strong floor cleaners, and repeated moisture can weaken the skin's comfort and protection. Digestive discomfort may show up as lip licking, swallowing, drooling, air licking, or licking unusual surfaces. Emotional causes are real too. Anxiety, fear, frustration, and understimulation can all increase repetitive behavior. Licking can release momentary relief, which may make the behavior easier to repeat the next time stress appears. However, do not assume a persistent licking problem is just anxiety. Itching, infection, injury, and pain should be investigated before labeling the behavior as purely emotional. The most useful thing an owner can do is become a careful observer. Notice the exact location, time of day, duration, and what happened just before the licking started. Also watch for changes in walking, appetite, sleep, bowel movements, urination, mood, or tolerance of touch. A short video of the behavior can help your veterinarian see what happens at home. For prevention, check the paws and skin regularly, especially after walks through grass, sand, or rough ground. Look between every toe for redness, cuts, swelling, plant material, or anything stuck in the coat. Rinse dirty paws when needed and dry them thoroughly, because trapped moisture can encourage irritation. Keep flea and tick prevention current according to your veterinarian's guidance and local risk. Use pet-safe cleaning products and keep dogs away from wet floors until the surface is fully dry. Choose gentle grooming products, rinse well, and avoid applying human creams or essential oils without veterinary approval. Do not give antihistamines or other medication based only on an online guess. Even commonly used medicines can be unsafe for some dogs or can hide symptoms that need proper evaluation. Daily walks, sniffing opportunities, puzzle feeding, training games, and social connection help reduce boredom and frustration. Enrichment can support emotional health, but it cannot replace treatment for allergy, infection, injury, or pain. A cone, recovery sleeve, or barrier may protect damaged skin temporarily, but the cause still needs attention. Seek veterinary care promptly if you see blood, pus, strong odor, heat, swelling, or rapidly spreading redness. Hair loss, pain when touched, limping, or difficulty using a leg also deserve an examination. Vomiting, refusal to eat, heavy drooling, repeated swallowing, or sudden behavior change can make licking more significant. Licking that continues for several days, worsens, or prevents sleep should not be managed by waiting indefinitely. Urgency is even greater when the dog appears very painful, weak, distressed, or unable to walk normally. The goal is not to fear every lick. It is to recognize when a normal behavior has changed its pattern. Think in 3 parts: frequency, intensity, and location. Then add context, skin changes, pain, digestion, stress, sleep, and recent changes in routine. When you observe the full pattern, you give your veterinarian better information and your dog a better chance of relief. Your dog is not being difficult. Persistent licking may be the only way it can show that something feels wrong. Instead of only stopping the tongue, look for the itch, pain, nausea, fear, or frustration underneath it. Notice the message, protect the skin, and get professional help when the pattern says it is time. Because understanding the behavior is the first step toward helping your dog feel comfortable again.